Alrighty then, we're going to continue talking about members of the Olympus 12, and in this video we're going to be talking about Minervamon. Now Minervamon is one of the unique members of the Olympus 12 that has been known to traverse the multiverse, as well as known to have a Digivolution line. But before we go into the Digivolution line for Minervamon, there are a few things that we have to talk about. One, the Minervamon that has been showcased in media, i.e. specifically Digimon Cross Wars and Digimon Fusion, is not the Minervamon of the Olympus 12. We have to remember when it comes to Digimon, there are many Digimon that take on the form of members of these pantheons, such as the Olympus 12 or the Royal Knights. But they are not those specific individuals. In fact, the one that's seen on Digimon Fusions is a evolution off of Minervamon, known as Mervamon. And the Digivolution line that I am going to showcase, and any other Digivolution line that has been shown in any wiki, is based off of video game data. And we have to remember, when it comes to a multi-asset franchise, video games are the loosest basis of lore, as they are subject to marketing and having functions based off of that marketing. Now we also have to consider the fact that we don't know whether or not within the Iliad server the Olympus 12 developed into their station, or if they were created into their station, fully developed as members of the Olympus 12. As we don't know how the Iliad server itself was developed and why this particular server exists separate of the Prime digital server, which is presided over by the operating system of Yggdrasil, whereas the Iliad server is presided over by the operating system Homeros. Now the potential Digivolution line would begin with Pabumon, developing into Nyaromon, leading into a very unique Digimon, Salamon. Salamon is actually one of the very first digital life forms created for the Digital World project in its developmental stage, which actually leads into one of the first and only natural viral variants within the digital world, Black Gatomon. It is in fact more than likely this Digimon that the Digital Hazard researched to develop the variants of Black Gabumon and Black Agumon. That Digivolution leading into Lady Devimon, culminating into the form that is Minervamon, a member of the Olympus 12, wielding the mighty greatsword known as Olympia, which is larger than its own body. Minervamon is considered one of the most physically powerful members of the Olympus 12, but she is also one of the most problematic, as she is immature in both her stature and her mentality, prone to tantrums and selfish behavior. And it is because of this many members of the Olympus 12 consider her unstable in her violent tendencies. But even so, her strength and prowess in battle have earned her a place amongst the Olympus 12. And it would be with the Olympus 12 aiding her development that Minervamon would eventually become Mervamon, goddess of battle, wielding the mighty Olympia Kai, an improved version of her previous Olympia greatsword, as well as Medulia, a digital life form, a living serpent weapon that is fashioned upon her left gauntlet. With these weapons, her strength and prowess, she is unmatched on the battlefield, earning her the title of the Goddess of Battle. And in the next video, we'll go over Mercurimon. I do hope that you enjoyed this video and are following with this series about the Olympus 12.